I was Merlin the Wizard,
Oh,
essentially.
okay.
And but brought back into right now and having to, and it was absolutely outrageous, and it was so much fun. But that's called The Trapdoor at the Edge of the Universe, and it has Laura Slade Wiggins in it. Such a doll. She was in she's one of the cast members of Shameless for a handful of seasons,
Oh, wow.
and it was just a lot of fun. It was just a really great cast, and we just, it was one of those indie films where everybody just came together, and we just made it happen over a couple weeks. And Noah worked his butt off and did almost everything on the movie, and it turned out fantastic. And so it was going to have its world premiere, but now I guess it's still having its world premiere just online at the Big Bear
Yeah.
Film Summit. But
Is there a place to find it, like a trailers and stuff like that?
yeah, you can find it on, I know you can go to Trapdoor at the Edge of the Universe on Facebook,
Okay.
and see if you can find that trailer, because it's outrageous too.
Wow.
Now there it is on IMDb, Indiegogo. Yep, I think Facebook. There it is.
Facebook's probably the best one to check it out.
Yeah. Oh, there's a trailer right there.
Okay, a Vimeo style. And that's the other thing. People are doing the Vimeo. Is there? Oh, YouTube television is now
Right.
like a part of the Apple TV thing going on. Have you learned anything about that, or?
No, but everybody's adapting to figure
Yeah.
something out.
And I was like, because when people think about sitting down watching TV, they go straight to whatever the app is on their Apple TV or on PlayStation or something of that nature. Okay, so I think I remember watching the trailer to this. Yeah, because it was like way out there, and I couldn't figure out what time it was.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was just one of the most unique stories I'd ever been, or scripts I'd ever really read.
Interesting.
And Noah pulled it off brilliantly. Yeah, there's me. I'm teaching my cats how to read and write right now to try and figure out to try and communicate where they're getting through this wormhole, which is actually in a washing machine in a laundromat in the valley, and it's pretty cool. And there's Sean. He's from Houston. Sean, he has a whole touring show where he does MLK, and
Really?
Aaron Perillo. He's a hell of an actor, and in a band called Civic and the Sun.
Wow. There's the portal in the
Yeah. And of course, there's like mob involvement and a lot of goofy stuff, but it's just it starts getting wild. And there's me discovering this lost book, this magical book, and there's our map.
See, that's what really got me when I watched the trailer. I remember like, what? What's all this?
See, because the whole world starts devolving like throughout the movie, where the actual picture quality starts, like crumbling in and stuff. And
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. I got to check that out for sure.
It's one of the most unique projects I've ever been a part of. And that's,
How long did it take to shoot that? And how long was it? Like 15-minute short, or?
Oh no, it's a feature.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's a feature. It took I think the whole I was only there maybe like 11 days or something, but I think there was maybe a 20-day schedule or something, give or take.
Wow. And what's the life of this? Do you think that the life of it's going to be is it going to eventually go to Amazon Prime or?
Yeah, I think so. Noah's already working on a follow-up film they're shooting in the Carolinas this summer if everything lightens up. But yeah, this was kind of his calling card as a his transition into more filmmaking. But yeah, I'm gonna, he's hunting distributors. I'm kind of helping out, trying to see if I can lead him anyway. And but I think Noah's good with it being available everywhere.
Okay.
So probably VOD is just as good as giving a good chunk to a distributor.
Yeah. Do you have a downside for doing the whole? Do you have the downside for doing the what's it called? Amazon has a thing called Create a Space. I actually did that a while back on one of my films and was able to get it on, and they weren't accepting HD. I don't know if they're still doing that, but at least you could buy an HD or DVD version. I didn't have to worry about packaging, wrapping it, or sending it. They did all that stuff. But
yeah, I think they canceled all the Create Space stuff. I just helped Tom get Taking Tiger Mountain launched on Amazon, and man, I've got it figured out because I've helped so many people get their films on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
But man, and it's like I used to gripe because aggregators would charge. I mean, you can look now; any aggregator is going to charge $1,300 plus per title. Well, a lot of filmmakers just don't have that, and I totally understand. And so I was like, you know what? I don't have that, so I'm going to figure it out how to do it myself. And I did, and then I realized that it takes, 2.5 months of, I mean, not that long to actually launch the data you need, but you have to babysit and work with Amazon for 2.5 months before they approve it and you're live. Once you go live, then you're getting 16 cents for every 60 minutes that's being streamed. But they open up a new their new platform is pretty transparent, and I like that, because before, like, I have a documentary, The 56 Fire. It was my first documentary produced about the Shamrock refinery explosion in 1956 that killed 19 volunteer firemen and stuff. That was my first documentary. And I was able to get that on their older platform, and there's very little transparency. It's like I just let it go, and then they send me these fractional residual checks on occasion, and it's like it just didn't connect the dots the way it seemed to. And their new platform is much better, but it still takes that much time to get a title up there. And so I'm actually starting when the festival ends. I'm going through the daunting process of publishing all 20 episodes of Ghost Breakers finally to Amazon Prime, because before, anybody that even distributors that wanted to do it, they wanted to either back charge us $1,500 an episode or just out of pocket it. We have 20 episodes. It's like, yeah, I don't have $25,000 to, you know what I mean, to just blow out there. And now that I know how to do it, and have done it successfully a handful of times over the last couple of years, that I'm taking it on myself to finally get Ghost Breakers out there on VOD. The cool thing about Amazon, though, is that once you're in their library, and there's thousands and thousands of movies that are, well, they have a billion subscribers, and so, like with Tom's movie, like Taking Tiger Mountain, anybody that Googles Bill Paxton, it's going to come up in that list.
Wow.
So that's the benefit of having Namecast. You Google anything I'm in, who knows? You know what I mean? It's like,
yes.
I'm mixed in with thousands of other whatever, but you know what I mean? So it can be beneficial. Or like with Noah's movie, he's got Laura from Shameless in it and a couple other actors. And so that's what can help move the Amazon metrics so that you're getting more and more of those views. So I'm down to help filmmakers, but I have to admit, though, that it's just not easy.
It's best to have like 2,500 in your pocket and do the the iTunes or the Amazon placement thing.
iTunes is even more difficult.
Really?
That's what I found. And Google, yeah, I've been dabbling with getting content into Google for Google Play and stuff, and they've got a really good system.
Yeah.
But it's just so damn time consuming. I mean, it's just so time consuming that I can't figure out how. I mean, I would help a friend, like I'll help Noah do it. If you've got a project, I can help you get through to Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm willing to help people, but man, it is, it is just so time consuming that I haven't figured out, unless I just, like these aggregators do, just charge a fee so that I'm covered $500 or $600 for my activity the next couple months. I don't know how else it's worth anybody's time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, if you want a title and you want that exposure, then it's worth doing, which is why I've done it for however many films. But if I was if it wasn't personally benefiting me, then it's just so. I haven't figured out how to make that work so I can help more people get their films out there. But
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, and it's that everybody's got a little bit of the id and the ego in it, and it seems like when you're trying to get a film up and running, or that collaboration and understanding everybody's part of the project, and it's kind of all through it, marketing and creating the production. It seems like that's the key element, is creating that space.
Man. God, I wish we kind of weren't on camera right now, because I got to tell you about my next documentary.
Oh, really?
I wish I could. You want me to just tell you, but you can cut it out if you want?
Okay.
I mean, definitely cut it out because
Yes.
it's not. I have no permission right now, but I'll tell you what I'm investigating, and you'll get this. So
Okay.
this is off the record. I
Off the
don't
record.
off the
Yeah.
record, whatever to work with, and I got up
Yeah.
every day and just dealt with movies. It's cool. It's cool.
Well, man, thanks so much for sharing that with you. The kids are finally back, and they're going to make a whole bunch of noise, so I better get back
Cool,
to it.
man.
How's your kids doing anyway?
Good. Bram's good. He's down with his mama in Northridge and kind of hunkering out, but everybody's on. I mean, they're on school online, right? Yeah. So everybody's doing schooling online, and I just got his report card. He's got all A's, and he's 7, so he's just he's having fun, and he plays Roblox and stuff. And,
Dude, now that's something. So my son's on the other side of town. I'm doing Roblox in the evenings. So I'll sit there, and I'll record it. He hates me recording it. He doesn't want to be on camera, but no, this is good stuff because he builds all this stuff.
It's incredible. I know. I barely have the patience for it because I just get lost in it.
Mm-hmm. I think what it's going to be is, you remember Second Life came out, right?
Oh yeah.
I think that's what they're doing is they're growing because the games are getting more advanced. People are able to trick the code a little bit more and get more like really good looking games in there, and the Robux thing. And
cool.
So
hey, I was going to tell you, if you go to ghostbreakerstv.com.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to use this when we were referencing it in the video, I think we just got our site updated this week. It might be just more content for you to show on screen and scroll through.
Yeah.
For what I'm referencing. If you want to, I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah, what was it? Because I remember I was wondering where that project went, and then I also wanted to know, like, Ghostbreakers was basically kind of making fun of it, right? Oh man, it brought up a 1940 version.
Ghostbreakers TV, or I'm sure it's on. I know it's on Facebook too, but I don't know how updated the Facebook is. But
yeah, are you hitting that up all together, or got it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much just me.
Man.
I mean, Joey. I mean, all the cast, everybody, like Brian Massey, Brian and everything. Everybody's still involved. It's just that it's just been kind of on the back burner for so long that this Amazon relaunch will be good. And it'll be good for everybody. But yeah, it's Reno 911 with ghost hunting. It ended up being like a live action Scooby-Doo is what happened. We never really set out to make a kids show, but by the time we were finished and created all the episodes, it came back with a TVG rating, and I'm like, well, I guess none of us cussed. There was no sexual, it was just like it's like, wow, we have a total clean family show. Great, let's run with it.
Yeah.
So it does play every Friday and Saturday night on the Family Channel.
Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah, it is. So
wow.
Yeah. So we'll see how all that goes, but.
Oh man, well, I'm glad to hear everything's doing okay now. You're bunkered down, and I bet the weather's really great up there too, man.
So nice. It's like 50 degrees right now. It's just amazing.
Well,
it's
incredible.
Like it's going to be 90 tomorrow down in LA.
No way.
Yeah, and it's up when it's 90 down there. It's 65 or 70 up here. It's just amazing.
Wow. Well, man, it was good talking to you, and we'll have to do this again sometime. I'll have to go do some editing, man, because you got some good stuff in here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let me know what you need, dude, and I'll do it anytime, dude. I appreciate it.
All right, we'll talk to you then.